Hi, so I thought of giving a closer look at the ULTiM8x8 LED panels, and here's a closer look at what the board looks like. It's got these metal mounting holes which also act as electrical connections. There are two at the top for plus 5 volts, two at the bottom for ground. On this side there's a clock input and the data input, and on the other side is the clock output and the data output. Besides, there are these semicircular notches along the edges, so in case you want to couple up multiple boards together and connect them mechanically, you can do using screws and washers over here. There are a total of 64 LEDs on this board, with number 1 being at the bottom left when you look at it from the front, and then it snakes up and then goes down and then snakes back up again until it ends at the 64th LED at the lower right corner. On the back there's just a couple of capacitors for filtering, and these metal mounting posts are labeled with their pin functions. The CIA stands for clock input for the A row, which is the first one. That's data input for the A row, which is the first one. Then there's the clock out for the H row, which is the 8th row, and similarly the data out for the H row. But besides this, there is a set of four pin headers that are available in case you want to just wire up this panel directly by not using these mounting posts, and let's say you want to put a small daughter board with a microcontroller on it that plugs into this panel, in which case you can use these header connections. There are two identical input header connections and two identical output header connections, and they are oriented such that if you unplug and rotate your connections, they still fit the right way up. Each input has a 5 volt ground, clock and data, and each output has the same ones, clock, data, outputs, and 5 volt and ground. Let's say you've connected a board that goes in vertically like this. You can remove it, rotate it, and connect it over here, and the connections would still not change at all. There's a little block over here in case you want to mark panels if you're starting to build large matrices and you need to quickly know which panel you're working on. So that's a quick review of the ULTiM8x8 panel from ULTiM and Maniacal Labs. Thanks for watching.